Alright, so we moved over to the professional collection section of the Gretsch booth here at NAMM 2020, and I'm holding a new finish on our Players Edition FT Jet. So the FT Jet is the Filtertron equipped model with the Bixby, and as a Players Edition it has a myriad of upgrades for the player-centric mind, such as treble bleed on the master volume. It's got a no-load tone control. It's got a lovely dressed-away heel at the back here, so it's much more comfortable to reach up to those higher frets. Shallow strap locks, Graphtec Tusk XL nut, locking tuners, and this particular model has a rosewood fretboard and Gretsch Filtertron pickups. And as I say, this is it's not a brand new finish, it's a finish we just haven't done for a very long time. It's brand new to this model, probably about 15 years I would say, since we did a red sparkle production model, certainly. And I'll try and move it in the light. It's proper big flake sparkle, as we're known for in Silver Jet world, but this was the lovely red finish over the top of that. Chambered mahogany, arched maple top, mahogany neck, medium jumbo frets, all of that stuff. So that's very cool. Players Edition Jet FT, and in the same range, Players Edition Jet FT again. I'm just going to pop round here. This one we've released in our Roundup Orange model, so Roundup Orange finish. So this is a nod back to the original Roundup guitars of the 50s, where the classic Gretsch Orange would often fade over time to a sort of more reddy brown finish, which we think is rather classy, so we've reproduced that here. So this guitar is a Player's Edition, so it's got all those modern features I just spoke about, but also gives that nod to those old classic Gretches with a colour matched headstock as well, just there. So very classic. Oh, and the tortoiseshell pickguard, of course, really it gives a nod back to those guitars, 1953, 54, but with the modern Players Edition features. So that's the two new finishes on the Jets, and then on the professional collection centre block models, which we call the Broadcasters, we have three new finishes. This is Broadcaster Junior. Same as with the Electromatics, they're 14 inches across, a bit more manageable. They have the spruce centre block going all the way down. All Gretsch centre block models, from Streamliner through to the Pro Series, all have spruce centre blocks. Chambered spruce centre blocks will give a bit more air moving out inside for that clear tone that Gretsch are known for. The Broadcasters here have the Gretsch USA-made Fulltron pickups, so very similar to Filtertrons, but with a bit more oomph. Just a little bit more output to drive the amp a bit harder, which you can do because you can get away with because of that centre block stopping all that feedback. This is one of the new finishes, Lotus Ivory on the top with walnut stain on the back and sides, and I just love that contrast between the two finishes and the aged binding. Tortoiseshell pickguard really setting that off nicely. Ebony fretboard, Tusk XL nut, as with all Players Editions, locking tuners, all of those lovely upgrades that you've come to expect from the Players Edition range. Fans of Gretsch will be very familiar with this colour scheme. Two-tone smoke green, shall we call it, finish, which famously it was introduced on the Gretsch anniversary model, which was introduced back in '58 and is still going. Longest anniversary model running ever, I would imagine. But we've taken that colour scheme and put it onto this Broadcaster, so very cool. Light green on the top, darker green on the back and sides, which is then matched on the pickguard as well, and the headstock, and all those other features. Oh, I didn't mention the string-through Bixby as part of the Players Edition range, so no more faffing about with difficult restringing. You can just push the string straight through the hole, up to the locking tuners, and you're done. Makes it super simple for string changes, and much more stable for tuning purposes as well. That's the Bixby B7 pinless. The third colour and last new model for this NAMM 2020 is again the Broadcaster, and again that Roundup Orange finish that we looked at on the Jet a minute ago, just because we really love this colour. So why not stick it on this one? It's all over the finish, and with the tortoiseshell pickguard. So really rather lovely. That's the Broadcaster Juniors, new finishes. Players Edition FT Jets, new finishes. We looked at the Electromatics, the Streamliners. It's all going on here, NAMM 2020. Even on this last day, in the last hour of the whole session here. So I'll be flying home soon, and might see you guys around. Thanks very much.